Hello, Bestie. It's SuCoco, your divine oracle, and I'm here with a message coming to you. Um, Change and news are on the way, and you're coming from a place of like lack or stumbling, feeling as if you might not be where you need to be, but understand and know that change is coming quickly. On like radiant new wings, you are getting news, and for some of the collective, you're going to be sailing from like trouble to smooth waters. New horizons are on the way. Like the energy that I'm getting is like feeling trapped and feeling um like it's been like dark and cloudy and almost as if like you're in a cave, and all of a sudden the sun comes out and you realize it's like a beautiful new world out there, and you look to the horizon and you're like, I want to go there. And in a sense and in a way, things are moving you in that direction. I want you to follow it. I want you to entertain it. Do not okay. I want you to entertain it, and I want you to kind of like allow yourself to daydream and have fun with it. There is news coming very quickly, and it does pertain to something that's in your life that has been causing you stress and trouble, and this could be something that has been persistent for the majority of the collective. And it's like the energy that I'm getting is I'm just gonna pack up my stuff and go. And I'm not in my head. I'm not using the word stuff. We're using, I don't know about YouTube's language. Like, I don't know, like what's okay for me to say on here, but like I'm gonna pack up my shit and go. And maybe that's the best solution. There has been this energy of just like understanding and knowing there are things that you cannot change, and this could be about people or like circumstances, and realizing that like, okay, the best solution might just be for me to pick up my stuff and simply just go. Grabbing my opalite wand to help channel this message and really like drive this energy forward. And the this bird is really calling out to me. So it's just like you've been stoic and you've been like unmovable in this. Like you've endured a lot. And finally it just like very like overnight of like, okay, I'm just gonna get up and go. And it's like this instant change of you like it the answer has been like in your face, but you never like acknowledged it or just were like never realized you have the power to like just change everything and just get up and go and move. And for a lot of the collective, this is like a physical, like you are just so done with this situation that you are just so over it, and like you've had the epiphany of like, what am I doing? Like what am I doing? Am I crazy? Like I keep I'm stuck in these same cycles. I keep making excuses for others. I am like, why am I doing so much for this situation that's not improving, not changing? And it's almost as if this opportunity to get away from it like appears from the sky, comes out of nowhere. It's divinely gifted from God to say, let's take you and let's put you here. And you can feel an instant change. It's almost as if like you're on a road trip and you crack the window and it's like fresh air, and you've been in a like cave for so long trapped, and you wake up and you're like in a car on a road trip and there's fresh air coming in and you're like, oh my god, like like I've been like breathing that old cave air, and it's been like doing weird things to my brain, and it's been holding me back. And it's like finally now that fresh air, I can look back and be like, what was wrong with me? What was I doing? Like, let's just go. And you're coming to a place right now where the world is at your fingertips. The thing that has held you back, or it's just felt like a thorn in your side. It's felt like I want to say like odd man out. But like when you look at your life, you're like, oh, like this never was part of my plan. This never fit my narrative. This was never something that I was like, oh yeah, I want that. Or like, it's, you told yourself that like, if I ever was in a situation like this, I would leave. You would see other people experiencing whatever it was you were going through, and you're like, if that was me, I'd never be that person. I would just, I would pack up my shit and go. But for some reason, when you were in it, it was like, I'm getting the like brainwashed, but like this energy of like you were so indoctrinated with whatever that was that it was just like, like I don't know if this analogy was gonna make sense. It's just kind of like you were so busy doing like a little menial task, you didn't realize like what's going on around you. You couldn't see the forest for the trees. You were so preoccupied with like keeping your head above water, with you know what I mean? Just like, okay, like I'm gonna just focus on the wrong thing, but like you're so preoccupied with what wasn't the bigger picture. Like you were so like pinpoint vision, like you were tunnel vision on something over here, and you couldn't realize like squatters, like I just imagine it's like squatters are moving into your home and you're so busy like counting beans that you don't realize like all your furniture, like a hoarder has moved in, they like moved all your furniture, everything is like floor to ceiling garbage, and it's like there's a random woman on the couch and you're like, who are you? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm a squatter, I moved in 6 months ago while you were counting beans. Weird analogy, but I like will resonate with who it resonates with. Girl, not Brenda. So stupid. But like you know what I'm talking about. For my besties out there, I was gonna say girlies, but like this is gender neutral. I love all you. I love all of my besties. You're gonna know, and we're a collection of weirdos who like this will resonate with us, and I know this is gonna tickle you. Give you the giggles. The energy of like playfulness is really coming back to you, where you've been so serious and so like rigid, and life has been like closing in around you, and you're just like, I just see you being like almost like paralyzed by everything that's been going on and everything that's been happening, and finally like I would do this thing where like when I was younger, I wouldn't want to like go to bed, so I had a chair with like on my desk, and I would like sit in it and like look at my bed, but I don't want to go to bed, and I would sit in the chair, and then I would like fall asleep in the chair, wake up like 2 hours later, and like my neck would be stiff and stuff, and be like, I don't, and I'm in Canada. It's cold. I would do this in the winter too. I'm like, I'm cold, and I'm like, but I don't want to go to bed. And I'd fall asleep, and like every 2-3 hours, I'd wake up, and it's like, well, I don't want to go to bed. I'm like, why do I not want to go to bed? Because it's just like, oh, I'm already tired and I'm sitting here. And I'll go to bed in like 5 minutes, and I'd fall asleep, and like wake up 2 hours later and be like, I should just go to bed. And it's like finally at like 5 in the morning, I'm going to go to bed. And then I would go to bed, and like 2 hours later, I have to go to school. Beautiful. Or get ready to go to school. Tales of my stupidity. There are a lot, and they're boundless. And it's something you can look back on, and first for some of the collective, it's something you can look back on and laugh at. But some of you, it might be something a lot more serious and a lot more like, it's gonna take some time to heal from whatever it is you're moving away from. So I'm not gonna speak like I can't speak broadly on that, because each and every one of you is going through something very different and very unique to yourself. And I just want to clarify and to know that there is change and there is balance, and also there is victory on the horizon. And no matter how big or small, but I am seeing victory. Like there's victories coming your way, and it's like maybe it could be a thing where you just get one small victory, then another, and it just builds upon it. But you're going to be coming into a season of celebration, of victory, of like, I'm getting this energy of like reunion, and it could be reuniting with people that you've kind of like lost touch with, or even it's just like this energy, confirmation burp, this energy that you're reuniting with an energy that's familiar, or people who feel like what it is you need. Like, you know how sometimes you'll like be, I'm gonna speak for myself because I don't know if everyone's had this experience, but like when you're just like out and about and you know what I mean? Somebody just sparks up a conversation with you, and then you're like, oh my god, like this person reminds me of like my grandmother or my so and so, or like there's just like really this like familial nurturing energy, or it's just like they remind me of a certain friend that I haven't seen in forever. And it's just like it's nice because it's like, oh, it just feels like I'm connecting with somebody who's either like passed on or somebody who's so far away and I haven't seen for a while. But it's like, oh my god, like I've met somebody new, but also it's like it's nice to be like feel that energy that you feel like, oh my god, I kind of like I've missed it. I didn't even know that like I missed it. Like, oh, it was like a nice little reminder. So victories are coming, but with the victories, understand and know that like your world is completely changing for the better. It's finally like you're in such a stuck season. The wheel of time and fortune has changed, and now it is like your season, which is great news for coming into the new year. Like this is gonna be your year. You're gonna be able to like claim it for yourself and like start with like loving yourself, loving your life, and allow that love within you to radiate out, and it'll be a magnet to draw the love back in. Like make sure that you are putting yourself on a pedestal, that you are loving yourself the most. I don't care how selfish it sounds, bestie. Put yourself on a pedestal in your mind, in your heart, and make sure you are the number one. Like you are the supreme. Like the way you deserve to feel and receive love, the way that you need it. Not the way if what I'm saying, it's like understand and know, like there's gonna be people in your life who test you or come at you with like negative energy, and it's like, oh, maybe I should like be looking at myself and I shouldn't be asking too much, and yeah, maybe like you know what I mean, like you're settling. Never ever settle. And one thing I'm getting could be for that could resonate with you, it's like with like friends or friendly, like I do want to go towards like romantic, but you know what, I will go romantic. If you're like on a date with somebody and they just say something that like just rubs you the wrong way, or like, oh, you're like you're gonna make a meal for me, and you're just like, who do you think you are, like to be like, oh, like I work hard and you're like they tell you how you're gonna fit into their life, and you're like, well, actually that doesn't work out for me, like I want to be I want to be doing my own thing, and they're like, oh, well, I want you to be a stay-at-home parent, and you're like, what? That ain't it. Like, I don't want to be a stay-at-home parent, and they're just like trying to, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, well, that's what you like. That's all I'm willing to give you, so just take it, because you don't want to end up alone and like with a million cats. And Uno reverse, I want to end up with a million cats. How dare you? Sorry, I do want a cat. I don't know about a million. You know what, Bram? But like, put yourself first. Allow yourself to like walk away from people who just like will never understand you and will never appreciate you. That's what I wanted to come through. Like, there's gonna be people who like, if there's like weird energy and you bring it up and they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, and they're willing to change, beautiful, great. But there's gonna be people who you're like, you're crossing my boundary, and this is what my boundary is, and whatever. And they're like, oh my god, who do you think you are? It's like, okay, great. I'm telling you who I am, and that's my boundary. And if you want to cross it, we don't need to be conversating. We don't need to be engaged with one another. We don't need to be doing nothing with each other anymore. If you don't want to respect my boundaries of who I am as an individual, great. We don't have to be interacting anymore, because I love and respect myself enough to know that this is how I want to be treated, that this is not only like the standard I set for myself, but the basic standard of human decency I set for others. And I'm not going to allow anyone to cross those boundaries anymore. And when you start to live like that, you're going to see your life completely change. You're going to see opportunities open up. You're going to see people just kind of like put up or shut up. Like once you announce it and like, okay, this is what I'm going to tolerate, and I'm not going to minimize myself or put up with, like any of that negativity, the gaslighting or whatever. Like I'm putting myself first and my mental health and my happiness. You will see how quickly people fall into line or just like are not a part of your life at all whatsoever. And you might have had fear of like, oh, what if they leave me? Great, let them. Because they don't serve you. They're not adding anything to your life. They're just taking away. So like, hey, with them gone, you're like, oh my God, it frees up so much like mental bandwidth that I can like put to other things, like drinking more water. So with all that being said, all that silliness, I love you, bestie. I want you to take care of yourself. Put yourself first. Put your mental health first. Maybe go out and buy yourself a pretty crystal and like look at it and be like, ooh, I like that crystal. But with all that being said, love you so much. Take care of yourself. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And some hearts.